Hi, I'm Chris White, New York Times bestselling author and a PhD statistician, and today we're talking about 3 reasons coaching doesn't work. If I'm talking about 3 reasons coaching doesn't work, I guess I should clarify that I'm actually a coach. And so am I basically saying my whole profession is a sham? No, but I can tell you as a coach, I've certainly seen these 3 things happen over and over and over, whether it's the giver or the receiver. So number one is expecting a big change. That's a big reason coaching doesn't work. If you're expecting, let's say you're receiving coaching, right? If you're expecting yourself to have a big transformation, that's not good. In fact, I would argue you don't need one. You don't need a big transformation. I tell people all the time that to me, the process I want to take clients through is, number 1, better understand yourself. Number 2, own. I can understand it, but not really own it. And number 3 is tweak. Now, I said tweak, not twerk. I think if some of you tried to twerk, you probably would tweak something. But I just want you to tweak. I want you to better find that little change. One of my colleagues, Lyle Wells, calls this the NASCAR principle, that after maybe a training lap or after during a pit stop, maybe, they can make a very subtle adjustment. They can maybe give you an extra 3 miles an hour. But going from 185 miles an hour to 188 makes a huge difference in the race. And that's what we're looking for here. What's your tweak? And a lot of times in coaching, we feel like we're being asked to completely overhaul. Not good. Number two reason why coaching doesn't work is we're not using in-depth data. A lot of times we use a simple assessment or no assessment at all. And there's a time and place for simpler assessments. But when you hit that wall, or whenever you feel like you're stuck, or whenever you feel like you could be more, a lot of times having some in-depth data really, really helps. And that's data that's on a continuum, data that has 360-degree input too. Okay, well, the third reason that coaching doesn't work is we're not very coachable. And so you may be, in this case, someone kind of like me that's pretty strong-willed. And if I'm too strong-willed, I cannot be coachable. I can be hard to sway. Even people that tell me, Chris, I'm not stubborn. I say, well, yes. Do I feel like you're hearing my words? If I'm coaching them, that is. Yes. Do I feel like you could repeat back to me what we just said? Sure. But are you very hard to sway? Do I have to really look at every little tool in my toolkit to try to get through to you in our limited time? Yes. And so think about that. Are you a little too hard to coach? Our takeaways for this one, number 1, think of something that you can tweak, right? What is it for you that could give you that payoff? What subtle change, situational adjustment? Maybe you work or live with someone that's more sensitive. Okay, can you tweak your delivery with those people? I sure hope so. Or maybe you work or live with someone that's pretty thick-skinned and you almost sugarcoat everything. Well, then maybe you could tweak your delivery there too. Number 2, get some in-depth data. Get some data to help you. Maybe you have a pretty good awareness of what to tweak, but not a ton. Maybe you're not sure. Well, get some data, and maybe it can help you better really know exactly to diagnose, basically, what to work on. And then 3, make sure you're a sponge for input. If you're someone that can cross-examine and counterattack, things like that, in the moment of receiving input, the best response is some level of appreciation. Yes, maybe you clarify, like I said earlier, but be careful. I want to make sure that I personally am a sponge for input, and quite often I can send the wrong message.